Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Suikoden 5. In the last episode, we made our way here to Sable after taking care of another recruitment of the warrior princess, well, not princess, but the warrior fighter Nakia. And we made our way here to Sable and got the skinny on what was going on with the residents there. As it turns out, the guy who is, well, imitating us, impersonating us, is apparently really good. So much so that he could fool Boz and Dine. Lord Rawbell entrusted us with going to take care of the matter because, well, if the real prince catches the fake prince, then I guess everything's taken care of. So we're actually off to Ranro Mountain. Now, where might you ask is Ranro Mountain? Well, as it turns out, it's around the big mountain of Sable, up to the northeast here. So all we really gotta do is just wind around the big precipice of Sable, and make our way over, and we can see it approaching fairly easily, really. So let's go ahead and head on in to our destination, Ranro Mountain. Alright, so before we get in to really be able to do too much, we got a scene. Hey, it's the bandits! Cease, bandits! And cease your bandit-like activities as well! I think we've heard that before, somewhere else. Halt, men. General Dine! This is the real prince. He is no bandit. But that's exactly it, General! We suspect that the prince is the bandit. His Highness is here to prove otherwise. Stand down, men, and let us pass. As you wish, General Dine. I shall obey your order, even if I don't agree with it. They really seem to be making a point of this as well. Okay, so you might have figured out the mechanic of this area already just by that first pan shot of it, but we're going to be climbing vines. Lots and lots of vines. It's not too terrible, it's just kind of an odd way to do things, really. So climb up here, and we grab ourselves the Pale Moon gloves, which the Pale Moon set is a pretty interesting set insofar as equipment is concerned. Let me go ahead and show it off here. The biggest feature with it is it ups your dark affiliation +1. Now, the good news on this, not only is it a good set of gloves defense-wise, but it also does not drop any affiliation, because usually if you get something like this, it would be, say, dark +1, holy -1, which, ugh. But since it's just dark +1, and since I don't care one whit about Nakia's magic, ever, I'm going to go ahead and give them to her, because she needs a defensive upgrade. The dark gloves and dark armor, really, the Pale Moon stuff, is probably best in the hands of, say, someone like Alhazred, who may be wielding the Rune of Condemnation, because that's the only dark rune we've really seen so far, so I guess the suspect list is pretty low there. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, it's a new area, why didn't he show the battle? Well, because as it turns out, for the most part, the enemies here on Ranro Mountain are the same ones that we've been fighting outside of Sable, and are the same ones we've been fighting inside of the North Lunas Woods, so not a lot of variety there for whatever reason. Okay, from here, we need to head west, move up this vine. And then from there, head west again. Or, well, it'd help if I'm actually going west. Sorry, I tend to get into that little bit. I get my weeks mixed up a little too easily. I don't know why, I've just always done that. Although I don't think it mattered here, did it? I don't believe so. No, it didn't matter here, actually, but it did matter with that other one. So, hopefully... Okay, good. It let me hit the vine again before another battle. I expect I'm going to get into a battle very soon after I hop off this vine, though. So, let's actually head west this time. And not hit a battle. Wow. Okay, so head up the west vine there. And we're going to have one more to go up, and then we'll have a treasure waiting for us. And new enemies! Bandits. Yes, I know, very colorfully titled there. I don't think it can stand a chance against the Killer Bald Eagle or the Rockadillos or anything else that we've fought lately. Now, of course, they've got crossbowmen, you notice, so they're going to target your back row. be careful about that because you notice Sialeeds is fairly flimsy. So too is Jean if they ever hit her. Fortunately, though, having Murid in the entourage is going to help because then we'll get some of that health back. Alright, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, let's head up here for our treasure. This is going to be a good one, too. Well, relatively good. The Circle Tactic! Let's go ahead and take a look at it, then. Circle Tactic is, at least in terms of shape, it's basically just a compacted form of sorcery. The benefits aren't as good. Plus 10 physical defense is good, but minus 10 attack is freaking garbage. So I'm not really going to use that one very much. If we need to in a pinch, we will, but I don't really see myself using that formation too terribly much. I like my sorcery a lot better. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue forward here. And we will go back to where we were, and this time actually go east if I don't run right past the vine. Good job, mate. I don't know why. I guess I was concentrating on those other vines on the edge and just, oh, there we went. Okay, now let's actually head east. And once we get here to the east, we'll obviously continue on. Alright, once we get done with that, let's go ahead and continue. And you notice we got two vines there, up and down, effectively. We need to go down here first. Because after we go down, let's wander over here further to the east, find another vine to climb up, and we will find ourselves a treasure that is, well, definitely good. Not just maybe good, like the Circle Tactic. We get the Swiftfoot Epic skill, which is always nice. Let's see. Wonder who can equip this Epic skill. Okay, you can't. I think maybe Nakia can? No, she doesn't have much. Well, let's try Freodor, because Freodor can equip just about anything. There we go. Technique and Agility, you notice, so pretty good. I'm a little surprised, honestly, that Richard can't equip this, because it seems like this would be, well, damn near perfect for him, but I guess not. So, anyway, that's still a good tactic to have. We'll obviously find better, particularly for the Prince, but it's still a good one to have nonetheless. Once we get done with that, of course, there's nothing else to do here, so go ahead and head back over to the Western Vine there, and we will make our way north. Well, up. I mean, it is north, but we're climbing elevations, not going in cardinal directions, per se. Once we head north, we actually want to hit this vine over here, and then make our way, actually, to the east. Instead of, the other way around, we went west first, then east. This time, flip it around. Go east first. Because going up east, we have ourselves another good treasure, which we won't be able to use directly exactly, but it still will come in handy for us nonetheless. I guess we'll just have to fight for it first, though. Once we get done with the battle, we pick up the treasure to find Window Set 4, which we need to get into Zunda's hands. I'll probably do a lot of that once the castle expands to level 2. Once we get done with that, head back down, and then we're going to head over to the west, because that will take us effectively to our ultimate destination, which is the, obviously, top of the mountain. Ah, there you are, Vine. I do want to go ahead and emphasize, if you are into watching all of the endings of the game, or seeing all the endings, you might want to save at the Journeyman Crystal coming up. Because during this next set of encounters, you can in fact get one of the bad endings of the game. I actually had never seen it before until I made a previous attempt to record this episode, and unfortunately it got screwed up toward the end, so I have to redo it. So let me go ahead and save real quick, and I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's move on. Make sure that you are healed up before you go into this next little encounter. I am, so I'm in good shape. Hey, Roy. Good to see you back. Roy? Who are these guys, Roy? Oh, must be new members. They look a little old, though, especially the lady in, but... You idiot! Roy's inside sleeping, remember? He is? Then who's that? Who do you think? It's the real prince! No way! We have you now, bandit scum. Surrender now or forfeit your lives. Huh, I don't think so, Mr. Big Shot. Then you leave us no choice. Yeah, it's boss time! Against lots of bandits. Okay, so we want to target the bandits in the middle first because they're the more potent threats. And I want to use Richard's Swallow Rune to help do it because, yeah, 20% instant death, which probably won't Q, or 2 times damage, which is definitely nice. So you get it in the middle there, buddy. Okay, let's see. For Leon, I want you to also attack him. Let's see. Nakia's Boar Rune, as I mentioned earlier, actually leaves her unbalanced, so I'm not a fan of using that, really. So let's go ahead and have you attack. Jean, you can go ahead and let loose, please, with the Furious Blow. And I'll go ahead and target that right down the middle. Okay, Siledes, how about you go to town with Funeral Wind? And then, Prince, let's see if we can get you psyching everybody up, I hope. Of course, first off, yeah, it goes down like a sack of freaking potatoes. It's pretty amazing. And the biggest benefit, of course, is that Richard does not get unbalanced. So, oh, y'all are screwed. I mean, they would have been screwed anyway, but still, holy crap. Also, good job moving the target line there, Gene. I told you to do the middle, but okay. But hey, we're still in pretty good shape because we've got 3 people furied and 2 bandits left, so I think we can auto this out. Oh, well, actually, I'm surprised she got a blow off, rather. I figured that the melee line would have taken care of her. Okay, so turn number 3. There we go. That's better.
Looks like we won.
So we get money, a kite orb, and one of those mystery paintings. We have another one already, so it'll be interesting to see what they are when we get back to HQ. Ow, 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 ow! They gave us the Regal Rundown! Damn it! Where's Roy when you need him? Yeah, there's your answer. He didn't wake up after the sounds of all that. So, this Roy is the imposter, and he lives in that cave? No, wait! You can't go in there! It's, haunted and stuff! Shall we, Lady Siledes? You want to slap him first, or shall I? Then the prince is like, yep, go to it. Alright, let's talk to them. Oh, I hurt in places I didn't even know I had. If you lay a hand on Roy, I'm gonna make you wish you hadn't. And then let's talk to the other one. Ow! Don't bother helping me up. It hurts too much to even stand. Roy said the real prince would be a wuss. Man, he had it all wrong. Alright, so at this point, you'd think you could go back and save, but you can't, so just FYI. But let's go ahead and head into the cave. And we got a little bit we can explore before we go chasing after Bandit King himself. Let's go in here and pick ourselves up a battle! And some Tyra armor while we're at it. Okay, this Tyra armor I don't think is particularly good right now. Let's see. Nah, nobody can use it. Oh well. It still might be nice to have for somebody that we might want to pull out of storage every now and then to fight. Alright, so I'm curious to see something real quick. See if I can go ahead and head north here. And it looks like I am able to. Yeah, okay, good. I can go ahead and head up north and grab this treasure here, which is the Wind Ring. The Wind Ring isn't terribly special either, sadly, but it's there. It ups the wind attack by 1, so I mean, if you want to put that on somebody like Siledes, that's great, but generally what would be better is something that actually moves her affinity up 1, because then that enhances damage more than a wind attack plus 1 would, so mostly this will just be sale fodder. That being said, the last room we have yet to explore is this room over here to the west. So let's step in here and see what will happen to the Bandit King.
Oh man, guess it
Jig's up, huh? Just when it was starting to get good, too. Relax. I'm not gonna put up a fight. Wouldn't want to wear myself out, you know? Oh, looks like the real thing showed up, huh? Yeah. A lot of people told me we looked alike, but geez, we're like two peas in a pod. Kinda scary, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked myself. No wonder Dine and Boz couldn't tell you apart.
Really? I don't think they look all that much alike. Their features are completely different. The prince doesn't look vulgar like he does.
Ain't you a sweet talker? Yeah, so I'm a thug from the slums. My whole life I've had to crawl around with other lowlifes of society. Unlike the prince here, who's been pampered like a little baby. No wonder we look different. But we still look an awful lot alike. So don't you think it's unfair our lives are so different? That's why I thought I'd do something about it. Get a little taste of the rich life, you know? And smear a little mud on the prince's face at the same time. And man, it was fun!
How dare you?
What a bunch of nonsense.
Huh?
Do you really think that just because you had a tough childhood, it gives you the right to steal and hurt people? There are plenty of people who grew up without parents or money but still live good, honest lives.
You giving me a lecture?
I wouldn't waste my time. But there's one thing you should admit. You're just doing whatever you feel like doing. Stop blaming your bad behavior on your childhood and grow up! How dare you even think about defacing the prince's image!
Leon.
Listen up, sweetie. You don't know a thing about me, so don't pretend you do. You know what? I've changed my mind. I was gonna go quietly, not tire myself out, but you had to go and get me all fired up. Alright, Your Highness. I'll take you on one-on-one. If you win, you can kill me, punish me, do whatever the hell you want. But if I win, that'll prove I'm a man of higher caliber than you. Then I get to take your place as prince.
Bring it on.
Your Highness, don't give in to his taunts.
He'll be fine.
But Leon...
The prince won't lose.
There's no backing out now, you know.
Well, she says we won't lose, but in order to see one of the bad endings, I'm actually going to throw the match. Just FYI.
Out in the real world.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna hit you with my best moves right away now, am I?
That's going to be attack. So we'll just go ahead and give way.
How about if I really get serious?
That's special, so I need to do attack.
What a loser.
Defend? Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll just prance around each other.
You scared or something? It's like looking at my own face. You make me sick.
I think he's going to attack here. Yeah, okay. I've got to admit, I think it's harder to throw a battle than it is to win one of these.
Here comes another one. Nah, changed my mind.
Defend.
Come on, you scared or something? I don't feel like having some kind of endurance contest with you.
Oh crap, I chose the wrong thing then. Well, so much for flawless defeat. It's alright.
Damn you! You really got me.
Defend.
Come on, you scared or something?
Nope, not a bit.
I don't feel like having.
Okay, so that's going to be special. That means I need to do attack, because he'll hit me through it. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Here, have another one.
If you insist. You can see Roy's pretty easy to predict all in all.
What a loser.
That's going to be attack. Or, never mind. No, it's not.
Come on, you scared or something?
Nope.
I don't feel like having some kind of endurance contest.
Okay, so that's special. And...
What? Is that the best you can do? I guess I'd better take your place.
Prince! Prince! Are you alright? Say something! Freador, open your eyes. Can you hear me? Prince! Is that so? Indeed. It seems the Godwins are overjoyed at the prince's supposed death. I thought this day might come, but not so soon. Very well. Make sure to stay in contact with our allies. Understood. May I come in? How's the prince today? Still unconscious, same as always. His wounds from that fight with Roy have healed, but yet he sleeps. I have no idea what's going on. Aurora Sindaria Castle has fallen. Roy was killed while defending the castle, but many of our allies managed to escape the battle. With their help, I'll form an underground group to prepare for the inevitable showdown. I want to be ready to fight when the prince finally awakes. I've been thinking. Maybe it's better if he never wakes up. For his sake, at least. How can you say that, Lady Sialeeds? Yes, of course. Forgive me. Oh, Prince. And that's your ending. Oh boy, I have to admit this was a little bit of a surprise to me when I saw it the first time during that failed recording, because like I said, I'd never seen it prior to that. It's a bit brief for my taste. I would have liked it to be a little longer, but that's alright. Okay, so now that we've seen the fake ending, let's see the ending we're actually going to take where we whoop Roy's butt. Alright, duel round 2. Let's see if I can win this one.
Teach you what it's like out in the real world. Well, I'm not gonna hit you with my best moves right away now, am I?
That means I am. Wahaha.
You got me. I gotta take a break. Did you really believe me?
Uh-oh. Well, we're both gonna hurt each other. Whoopsie.
It's no fun if we both use nothing but big moves.
Fun for me, because that means I get to hit you. Haha.
Alright, this one is gonna put you out of your misery.
That should be his super move. Yep.
Why don't you go already?
He uses that super move once he gets below half health.
Damn you. You really got
Okay, he's gonna defend, so get us within an inch of beating him. That's good.
Think that'd hurt me? Come at me like you mean it.
Okay, yeah, there we go. I didn't remember if that would be a guard or an attack.
Lost. Can't believe it.
That was just a wig? Ah! Boy, lost any dignity I got left. Well, I gave my word. Go ahead, kill me. Do whatever you want with my corpse. Wait, Roy, wait! What the? Phelan? Phelan? Why didn't you guys get away when you had the chance? We couldn't just leave you here, Roy. Wait, Prince, listen. Roy was put up to this. They wanted to... Oh, how did they say it? Oh yeah, they wanted to sully the prince's name. Sully the prince's name? Who the hell talks like that? Tell me, what diabolical force is behind this plot? Who dares to smear His Highness's name so? Well, Dine kind of talks like that, actually, but we know it's not him. Can't remember the guy's name, but it was some young noble guy who hates the prince real bad. A real big shot. No, it couldn't be. Well, I guess that explains where they got Sully the Prince's name. No grudge is worth such a nefarious scheme. That boy is truly without honor. That's right, he's the bad guy here, so cut Roy some slack. I'm begging you, Prince. And besides, look. We ain't even touched the loot. We'll give it all back, honest. Enough. Forget it, guys. But Roy... It's just like the girl said. I wanted to do this. It don't matter if I was put up to it. Hey, Prince, I'm expecting a big-time execution and all after being caught by the man himself, you know. I was ready to die from the start anyway. Come on, Prince, finish me off. What are you waiting for? As you could probably understand from this very climactic story scene, your choice does matter here. I'll do no such thing. Really? You're gonna spare Roy? Good choice, Friador. Besides, these lowlifes could still be of use to us. Listen to me. Can you get in touch with that clueless fop? Clueless fop? You mean the noble guy who dresses all frilly, right? Yeah, we know where he is. Huh, I've got an idea. You all may live, but you've got to do exactly as I tell you. Understood? Of course, of course! Just tell us what to do, lady, and we'll do it! Well, I did say they could do whatever the hell they wanted to me. I'll do anything to save Roy, anything! Alright then. Let's head back to Sable, everyone. Lady Cyaleeds? What exactly do you have in mind, Lady Cyaleeds? I'm going to expose that clueless fop for exactly what he is. Alright, so, well, they get to hitch a ride, which means goodbye Kyle, goodbye Empty Slot, and unfortunately goodbye Murid, but since we're not going to be doing very much battling from here on to the next point, that's not that big a deal anyway, really. Alright, so one last thing before we finish up. Let's grab a Cyclone piece here in Roy's room. So, what does Cyaleeds have planned? What is she gonna do with Roy and company, since now she seems to control everything? And just what in the world are we going to be doing to expose the clueless fop? You probably know who it is, but just in case you don't, we're gonna hold that mystery till next time. So next time on Suikoden 5, we're gonna head back to Sable for the conclusion of this little Roy saga. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.